We are going to discuss the optional exercise. This is question number 2. A train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. If the train would have been 10 km per hour faster, it would have been 2 hours less than the scheduled time. And if the train were slower by 10 km per hour, it would have been taken 3 hours more than the scheduled time. Find the distance covered by the train. Now in this question they are asking us to find the distance covered by the train. So what we can do, we can assume let this speed, I'm doing the solution, let the uniform speed we assume be x kilometer per hour, and we can also let the time taken be y hours. So now you know that the distance will be, you know that the formula of calculating speed is distance upon time. So if you multiply speed and time, you will get a distance. So s into t equal to distance. So your distance will be speed into time. Speed is x and time is y. So this distance has come, that distance is in kilometer. So distance is in xy. Now we read condition number 1 according to question. What the question is saying, that a train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. If a train would have been 10 kilometer per hour faster, means your new speed will be x plus 10. Then the time would have been 2 hours less. Earlier the time was taken was y hours, but if you increase the speed, your time will be lesser, and this will be, new time will be y minus 2. But you see the distance will remain the same because the distance is fixed. So according to question, you can see that your distance which is xy, first your speed is 10 kilometer per hour faster. So this is x plus 10. This is the speed. I'm using this formula again. And time, you can see this is 2 hours less. So earlier it was y, this time it will be y minus 2. And now according to new speed and new time, distance covered is the same, and distance covered is your xy. So you can simplify this xy and you multiply this minus 2x. This is plus 10y minus 20 equal to xy. So you can see that xy will get cancelled, and this will become minus 2x plus 10y minus 20 equal to 0. Or you may further write this, you take x common, so it will become minus 2, you take common, then it becomes x minus 5y, and this will be minus plus 10 equals to 0. So minus 2 will go down, so it will be x minus 5y plus 10 equal to 0. So this is gonna be your first equation. So this is your first equation. Now according to second condition, if the train were slower by 10 kilometer, means new speed will be x minus 10. But obviously when you reduce the speed, your time will be more. So now your time is 3 hours more. So y plus 3, and distance covered will remain the same. So this is xy. Again you simplify this xy, and this is plus 3x minus 10y and minus 30 equal to xy. And if you simplify, this will get cancelled, and 3x minus 10y minus 30 will be equal to 0. Mark this equation number 2. Now you can solve these equations with any of the method and find what is your answer. Now this question number 4, the students of a class are made to stand in rows. If 3 students are extra in a row, there would be 1 row less. If 3 students are less in a row, there would be 2 rows more. Find the number of students in the class. So you can see there are 2 variables working behind this this question. The first one, do you know the number of rows? No. Do you know how many students are in each row? No. So we start from there only. We assume let the number of rows be x and student in each row will be and the student in each row be, let this y. So your total students will be x into y, because you multiply rows with number of students, then you will get total number of students. Now we'll read the conditions, what the conditions are. The first condition is that if 3 students are extra in rows, means there are 3 students extra, this is and student in each row, one row I am talking about, this is y. If 3 students are extra in a row, there would be one row less, and it means the number of students are less, so this is y minus extra a, so this is extra a means plus. So if there are 3 student extra in row, there would be one row less. So earlier it was x rows, and now it will be x minus 1 rows. But even if you multiply this, your total strength will remain same. You can see your example of your class. If you either make one row or two row, your number of students of the class will remain same. So even in that condition, number of students will remain same, and that is equal to xy. So this is your first equation that can be simplified, xy plus 3x minus y minus 3 equal to xy. You can cancel this xy. So this is 3x minus y, and 3 can be taken this side. So this is your first equation. Now read the second. According to your second condition, it's given that if 3 students are less in rows, means now number of students are 3 less in one row, and there would be 2 rows more. This way there will be 2 rows more, and even in this case your number of students will remain same, that is your xy. So you cross multiply multiply this side, xy minus 3x plus 2y minus 6 equal to xy. So this xy will get cancelled, and this will become minus 3x plus 2y, and this is equal to 6. So this is your equation number 2, and now you can solve these two equations in by any of the method that you have learned. This is question number 5, that in a triangle ABC, angle C is equal to thrice of angle B, and this thrice of angle B is equal to twice of angle A plus angle B. So you can see there are 3 angles, and all relations are given. They are given in this relation. So we can start this by assuming any of the angle as x. So I am starting with, let angle B is equal to x. So we know that first relation is that C equal to thrice of angle B. So it means your angle C will be your 3x. So you have got angle B as x and angle C as 3x. And next is, you can get the relationship from this, that angle 3B equal to twice of angle A plus twice of angle B. This is this relation, this is given to you also. So you simplify this, you bring this here, then it becomes angle B, and this will become angle twice of angle A. So from here you can write that angle A equal to B by 2. So it means B you assumed as x, so it will be x by 2. And you also know by angle sum property that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So put all these values. Angle A has come as, angle A is x by 2. So this is x by 2. Angle B is, you can see that angle B is x, and angle C is 3x, and this is equal to 180. So I can simplify this, and you can see this, if you take LCM, this will be 2, and this is x, this is 2x, and this will be 6x, and this is going to be 180. So this is 9x. So you can write that 9x upon 2 equal to 180. So you can simplify this is 20, and x will be then 40. So your value of x has come 40. So now you can find all angles. Angle A, you can find angle B, you can find angle C, you can find. So we can write here also as angle, we assume that angle x as B, so your B is 40 degree. Angle A is x by 2, so this is going to be 20, and angle C is twice of thrice of x, so this is going to be 120. And if you add all these angles, you will get the sum as 180. It's coming 180, so it means your answer is correct. Now this you see question number 7. This is the fourth part, that a minus b x plus a plus b y equal to a square minus 2ab minus b square, and this is a plus b bracket x plus y a square plus b square. So now we are going to simplify this first, though it can be written as a plus b x a plus b y, and this is equal to a square plus b square. So mark this equation as 1 and mark this equation as 2. So now you have to solve these two equations, and you will find the value of x. So I am writing this way: a minus b x, and this is a plus b y, this is equal to a square minus 2ab minus b square, and this is a plus b x, and this is a plus b y, and this is a square plus b square. So you know, by elimination you can solve it. This is minus, this minus, and this is minus, this is minus. So we can see this got cancelled, and this is, you can take this a minus b, and this is minus a, and this is minus b, and you can take x common. So this is there, and a square will get cancelled, and this this will become minus 2ab, and this will become minus 2b square, and that can also be written as 2b you can take common, minus 2b you take common, so it will be a, and this will be b. So, and if you simplify this, then you see this a got cancelled, and this is minus 2b, and this is x, and this is minus 2b, this is a plus b. So you can see that minus 2b will get cancelled. So your x will be a plus b. Now we solve for y, so you can put this value of x, put x equal to a plus b in 2. So you will get a plus b, and x is also a plus b, and this is going to be a plus b y, and this is a square plus b square. So now you can open the bracket, this is a square, this is b square, and it will be 2ab, and this is a plus b y, and this is equal to a square plus b square. So they are of same sign, so they will get cancelled. So your a plus b y will be equal to minus 2ab. So your y is going to be minus 2ab upon a plus b. So this is the value of y. Now this is second part of the question 7, and solve the following pair of linear equations. So you can see that ax plus by equal to c and bx plus ay equal to 1 plus c. So you can solve this with the help of elimination method. So I'm going to multiply this equation, first one by b and second equation by a. Now you see what happens then. This you can see this is as your equation number 1, and this is equation number 2. So it will be ab x plus b square y, and this will be bc, and if you multiply this ab x, and this is a square y, and this will be a plus ac. I'm multiplying the complete equation of second by a. So you can see the signs are, you change the sign, and this you can cancel, this is got cancelled, and this will be b square minus a square, and this is y, and here you can see your answer is going to be bc minus a minus ac. So here nothing can be taken out common, so let it be. So y is going to be bc minus a minus ac upon b square minus a square. So this is the value of, after getting the value of y, we can put in equation number 1. So I am writing from 1, your ax plus by is equal to c. So ax is going to be c minus by. So c by, y is your bc minus a minus ac upon b square minus a square. Now we'll simplify this. So take LCM here. So your LCM will be b square minus a square, and if you simplify this, this will become b square c minus, this will be a square c, and now you can open this bracket. This becomes b square c minus minus plus ba, and this is then plus abc. So after simplifying, you can see that your b square c will get cancelled, and now rest of this equation, all the elements will remain same. So this is minus a square c, this is plus ba, this is abc, and it's going to be b square minus a square, and ultimately this is your ax. So now x, finally you can write x as minus a square. You can take a common from all these. So if you take a common, plus a you take common, so it becomes minus ac, it becomes plus b, and it becomes bc, and this will be your b square minus a square, and this a will come down, so a will get cancelled. So this is the value of x plus b square. So I am simplifying this first, and you will try yourself this one. Bx, after taking LCM, bx minus ay upon ab equal to 0, and this can be bx minus ay. If you do cross multiply, this will become ab into 0 is 0, and this is your first equation. And second one is this is ax, and this is by, and this is a square plus b square. So this is going to be your second equation. And how you will solve this, I'm just giving you hint. You multiply your first equation by a, and this equation you multiply by b, and you proceed as we have done earlier. Now see this question number fifth part of question number 7, and this is the most trickiest question in this exercise. And remember, this special type of equations, because these equations cannot be solved by using elimination method or substitution method or cross multiplication method or graphical method. This system of equation requires some special tricks to solve. Though you can go ahead and you can solve, but numbers will be very large, and that numbers calculation will be very tough. So though you can go, but that will be difficult. See, what's the trick for these types of questions? You see that numbers 152, here it is 152, here is minus 378, here is also minus 378. So numbers are this way. If numbers are same, so better you apply this trick whenever you get such kind of equations. The first is that you will do 1 plus 2. You add these two equations. So if you add, this is 152 plus this, so you are going to get 226, 378 minus 152. If you do, the sign will be of this negative, and here it is minus 152 minus 378, so you are adding, so again you are going to get minus 226y, and here you see that especially what you are going to get if you add these two. 4, this is 8, and this is 7, and this is 6, and this is minus. And you should be very clear that your minus sign can be cancelled. Along with this also can be written as 226 into something. This is 226 into 3. So here it is important to understand that this is 226 into 3, and you can take minus 226 common from here. So this is x, and from here it is y. So your this 226 minus, and this will be cancelled. So your first equation will be x plus y equal to 3. So mark this equation number 3. Second one, now you subtract 1 minus 2. You do the difference. You can do the difference. If you do the difference, this will become plus. So 152 plus 378, this will become 530. So this is 530x, and similarly if you add this, it will be minus, and this will be minus 530y, and this one if you subtract, this sign will be plus sign, and we'll do the what will left, we see. So 6, this will become plus 604, and this will become minus 74, and if you subtract, it will become 530 of plus sign. Now you can see 530 is common from this side, 530. So x minus y is equal to 530. So now you can see this is 530, 530 will get cancelled. So your equation will be x minus y equal to 1. So this is now your fourth equation. So now this equation number third and fourth are to be solved, and it can be solved by any of the method. And solving, we can write this solving 3 and 4. Rather than solving 1 and 2, it's always better to solve 3 and 4. So x plus y is equal to 3, and this is x minus y equal to 1. You can simplify, this is 2x and this is 4. So x is going to be 2, and put x equal to 2 in third you can put. So your y will be 3 minus 2. So that is going to be 1. So therefore your x equal to 2 and your y is equal to 1 is the answer. See, this method is always applicable whenever you get such big numbers like this, and it's become difficult if you do cross multiplication method or any